Oh, hi. You seem to have caught me in the middle of editorializing. Hi, I'm Danny McGill. This is my new show, Dialogue Tree with Danny McGill. I'm your host, Danny McGill. As you can tell by my officially licensed by Nintendo Legend of Zelda protagonist mug, I am a video gamer, and I have some strong opinions on video gaming, which is why I started this show, so I can tell you the opinions that you are obviously waiting to hear. If you're here to find out whether or not video games are art, I'll cut to the chase. They are. You can stop watching the video, because that's not what this video is about. I'm here to talk about why big video game publishers don't care if video games are considered art. Let me show you a graph. This is a chart showing the relationship between how much the people making the game care about whether or not it's considered art versus how much money they're making off the game. As you can see here at the bottom of the dollar line, you have Braid by Jonathan Blow, and he really cares. He doesn't know how much money he's going to make. The only amount of money he could make is like however much people decide to give him and his little indie that could, So if it's art, if it's truly art, then all of the blood and sweat and tears making this game is all worthwhile. So he needs that. He needs that affirmation. Here at the top of the dollar line is Activision making Call of Duty. You could tell them that their video game is little better than a box of Jacks found in a gutter outside of your local middle school or power plant, and they probably wouldn't care so long as you fork over that cool 60, and maybe another 60 on the back end for a map pack, or season pass, or blood rights. I don't know what they do anymore. Now, this mindset doesn't exist just in our industry. I mean, if you look at video gaming's closest analogous media, film, for its first 50 years, it was basically just run by businessmen and big studios. I mean, L.B. Mayer, Adolf Zucker, Harry Cohn, all of them had just one thing on the mind, and that was profits. Film was entertainment for the masses because the masses had money. It's not to say that these studio heads didn't believe that films were art, but that belief came second to their profit margin. And the entire industry was dominated by only a handful of studios. Sounds familiar. But by the 1970s, there was a whole new generation of filmmakers, all right? And they were making movies that were edgy, that were daring, that were marginally less expensive than what the studios were already putting out. So the studios said, okay, let's take these guys, all right? Let's co-opt them. Let's get them to make art movies for profit, for us. And they did. And they financed guys like Spielberg and Scorsese and Coppola and Lucas. These guys had made their own small films, and then they broke big with studios. They made the cheese. And now our industry is using the exact same playbook, all right? Look at Josef Fares, all right? He's an acclaimed film director, and then he decides to go make a video game, with a small studio, mostly known for licensed work, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. It comes out, critical acclaim, and the next thing you know, EA has tapped him to make whatever game he wants, okay? Total creative control. And here's the thing. We hate EA. I mean, we hate them. We love to hate EA. They are so much fun to hate. But we also love Josef Fares. He's still got rough edges. He's got a little dirt on him. He hasn't been ironed out by the AAA PR machine. I mean, this man got up in front of the internet, in front of hundreds of thousands of people, and told the Oscars to go fuck themselves.
Okay, fuck the Oscars, Fuck the Oscars! Fuck you! I'll tell you!
He got up there and then he talked about how badly the company publishing his game, EA, has fucked up loot boxes.
And this is my idea. It doesn't have anything with the EA shit going on, with the loot box and stuff.
Okay.
No.
And he is convinced his game is art.
The whole world tell me your game is shit. I'll tell them, no, it's not. Right. That's how much I believe in it.
Okay. Even though he's getting paid by the big studio that doesn't give a shit. Here's the thing. George Lucas probably thought THX 1138 was art. He probably thought the first Star Wars was art. However, by Attack of the Clones, he probably stopped caring about whether or not his movies were art and cared more about whether or not they were fun and could net him shitloads of cash. And that's okay, because by that time, he'd already moved the industry forward in its own way. The point being, Josef Fares might fuck off to some weird ranch in Northern California one day. Or maybe he'll just join EA and direct some unremarkable Medal of Honor reboot. But that doesn't matter, because for right now, Josef Fares is parading around telling everybody and their mom that video games are art. And some kid is going to listen and know that in 20 years, he'll make some weird art game and tell everybody about it, and then the cycle will continue. Thanks for watching. I'm Danny. This is Dialogue Tree. I'm going to try and do these like once a month, but who knows? I'm pretty bad at release schedules. So in the meantime, if you want to check out below, we got the channel link somewhere down here, and you guys can watch the other stuff we do. We got podcasts, food reviews, other stuff. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.